and some rows, and it's true. Not a pebble in my groove. In a beat with the bumper, cause it's screw up when I move. Elevated, modulated with adapter. Now the riding smooth as that. Just take a picture, that's a shine. You should capture with a flick of flame. Crawl with the trunk and bang. I be throwed in the game. Shine my light on the reel and got them loud to show them just how I feel and fall in love with a chrome lady. Yeah. So electric, baby.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the New York Mets taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. John Shambi along with Chris Singleton. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this, pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. Getting the nod in this one, Kyle Hendricks. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
And a pitch. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. A gigantic blast. And that gives him a lead. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Adrian Beltre up now for the Mets. Strike on the inside corner. 0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. And the right-hander deals. And now 1-2. On the ground, and that chance handled. Whips it to first. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Here's a Mets lineup now. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Well, this guy commands a lot of attention, both at the plate and on the bases. When you talk about that game-changing speed, it really is a distraction. And I tell you what, when I had teammates that had that kind of speed, I loved hitting behind them because, many times they were in scoring position. So easier RBIs to get. Nice player right here, leading the National League in stolen bases.
Fought off foul. Soto, an all-star a season ago, 25 years old. And his last 10 games stand out. He's homered in 4 of them. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now. Good eye in that spot.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
2 outs. Off the outside edge with that one, and now it's filled up.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And down on strikes he goes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Andrew McCutcheon. That one finds the corner. That's strike one. Popped up. One down. And now here's Jeff McNeil. That one's in there, 0-1.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
One down, Phillies down a run. And he hits a ground ball right side. Marte gets it to first. And two quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. And now for the Phillies, Paul Molitor. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball there. Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. He takes it on his own, and the Phillies are set. Second inning set to go. Willie Adames stands in. And that one is lifted in the air. McCutcheon sizes this one up. He's got it. And a quick out, number one.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
George Springer in the box with one away as he takes ball one. One out, bases empty. Swing and a pop-up foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. One down, bases empty. And that one is inside.
It's a good take.
And that skips into dirt. And a payoff pitch. Ground ball right side. And that's just foul. And a pitch. Ground ball up the middle. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat. Two outs, base is empty. Here's Manny Machado. Swings through that.
No ball, one strike.
Next one misses, and it's 1-1. Kicks and fires. This one in the air, center field. McCutcheon moving under this one. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the veteran first baseman, Paul Konerko. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Scherzer, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a slurve, and occasionally uses a cutter. And another ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Next pitch misses way outside. kicks and deals. Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. He'll do it himself. That's one out the bottom of the second. Jason Hayward stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Wouldn't chase that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The Mets leading by a run, bottom half of inning number 2. And right back to the mound. The throw to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. And now the DH, Seiya Suzuki. And first offering is fouled off. 2 out, space is empty. Just missed. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
And now it's even up.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a double.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. And ball 1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got
line drive, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He's in safely at second, and a run comes in to score.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing.
Well, he's under it to make the catch in center. On to the 3rd inning, and stepping in for New York, Fernando Tatis Jr. Hendricks back to work. Line to left, and that's a fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Now he launches a throw over his head, and he'll pull into second safely.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's a high chopper. Steps on first for the out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Back to the top of the lineup. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 strike.
One away with a runner at third. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Outside low, and 1-1. And a pitch. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And another ball. And here's a 3-2. And there's a rocket into the outfield. In comes the run from third. It's 2-1. In there safely.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
That's a base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel.
Freeman hits it in the air. Hayward under it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And the home team down a run. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And here's the rookie catcher, Eduardo Valencia. Swinging a foul straight back. Scherzer winds, kicks, fires. That one ripped, but foul. So here's Scherzer. He goes down looking.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first two pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
And it's fouled away. The Phillies down by a run here in game 1 of 2 in the series.
That's the ball.
Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1. Scherzer deals. And that one lifted in the air center field. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. As we go to the top of the 4th. And the batter now, Juan Soto. And here it comes. Right through there for a strike. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where hitters hit the ball, but within the new shift rules?
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Willie Adames up now for the Mets. He's 0 for 1. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That, or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's George Springer. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Just missed it. Held in check there. Back at Citizens Bank Park. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Paul Molitor. And that's in for a strike. Molitor, a former All-Star, 36 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2024.
Well, that's that start right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
That misses. Now 1-2. pitch. And he grounds one to the right side. Marte throws to first in time. One out in the bottom of the fourth. And now Paul Konerko.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
One down, base is empty.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
That hits the dirt. 3-1.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
The Phils trailing by a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And he walked him.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
And now he steps off the rubber. Hayward in the box now. Takes strike one. And a big swing and a miss.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Hammered. And this one could be extra bases. Around second, on his way to third. Coming home. The relay. He scores to tie it up. It's 2-2.
Hey, that's a really big RBI as he snags himself 3 bases in the process. They call those the alleys for a reason, man. They're long, and if you can't cut the ball off as an...
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. In to score is the runner from third. It's 3-2. He's into the double, and that's his second double of the night.
He has had such a good day today. I think he's going...
Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with 1 gone. So first and second with 1 man gone. Nick Gordon stands in for the Phillies. Suzuki on second. Soler over at first with 1 away. Lined, and that's a base hit. Coming home. 1 run is in. The relay throw. Close play, but in there. And they lead by 3.
Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one. Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Just a slow ground ball this time, and there's 2 down.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
Line drive, and that should be extra.